Hi, welcome to British English Hub. I'm Paul. Today I'm going to talk about my fifth point regarding the present perfect, and this is probably the most difficult one of all. This is the one that really confuses students the most because it's something that in a way challenges conventions about some of the basic rules behind this particular aspect. So I'm going to be talking about that with some degree of clarity. So I'm going to give you some examples, as always, through a sequence of slideshows, and I'm going to explain some of the rules very simply, so that you end up walking away from this video having a slightly better sense of how it works. Anyway, let's start. First of all, we're going to be looking at the present perfect which presents results. Basically, the action happens in the past, but the result is still true. It's still alive. You can still be affected by that past action. So this is the key. So just have a look at our lesson objectives. So basically, understand present perfect or present results, recognizing when the result is still true, still active in a way, make positive, negative questions, and compare present perfect with past simple in some regards. Okay, so when do we use it? We use present perfect when something happened in the past and the result is still active, still important now, and still affects your life. The action is finished, obviously carried out in the past. The consequence continues. That's the key. The consequence continues. So let's have a look at this timeline, past to now. Action happened at some point in the past. We don't know when, we don't know how many times, but the result is still true. It's still affecting our lives. And you can see that dot is in a random part of the actual timeline. So again, the action is carried out in the past, the action itself, but the consequences are still active. So here's some examples, clear-cut examples. I've broken my glasses. Basically, still I can't see properly right until now. So the action of breaking your glasses happened at some point in the past, but the consequences are still in effect. So I still can't see properly. I haven't really fixed my glasses, or I haven't had the opportunity to fix my glasses. As you can see, mine are perfectly fine, even though sometimes they wobble a bit. She's forgotten her password. She can't log in. She still can't log in. So the action of forgetting her password happened at some point in the past, but the consequences are still effective. So she can't log on. She's got to wait until someone sends her the password in the future, or a reminder of the password in the future. Could be the near future, could be the distant future, we don't know. We've missed the train, and in the process we're waiting for the next one. Still, the next one hasn't arrived. We're still waiting. So we've missed the train, action past, but still waiting for the next one. So we use present perfect. They've closed the road. We can't drive through, and still we can't drive through. Oh, they've closed the road. We've got to find an alternative route, bypassing it or cutting through it or whatever. Okay, so positive statement, subject plus have plus has plus past participle. Let's look at some examples here. I've lost my wallet, still haven't found it. Still action happened in the past at some point. Could have happened 2 weeks ago, could have happened a week ago, we don't know. Could have happened last month, and a replacement still hasn't happened, and I'm still suffering the consequences of losing my wallet. So I resort to putting my money in my pocket. She's broken her phone. She hasn't got a replacement yet. I've broken my phone, so still a replacement hasn't yet materialized. So we can use the present perfect because the action happened in the past, but the consequence is still active. We've forgotten the address. I still can't remember it. Haven't been sent a reminder. Yeah, still waiting right now, even though this action happened in the past. He's left his coat at home, meaning he's still on his way. So, you know, maybe he's going to change his mind and decide to grab it, return to the house and grab it, but the action is still active. It's affecting him because he's on his way to his destination without his coat. So the decision could be changed. He could return. Negative statements. Examples: I haven't finished my homework. You might finish your homework in the future. We don't know. Hopefully you're planning to. Your intention is to finish your homework. But, you know, it's going to happen at some point. You will finish it. She hasn't answered her emails, or she hasn't answered my emails. She will at some point. She's planning to answer them at some point in the future, maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, maybe at the end of the week, maybe the weekend. Still, that consequence is hanging over her. Okay, they haven't arrived yet. Yet, as I explained in my previous video, means that there is expectation that she's going to arrive, or they're going to arrive at some point, meaning yet the expectancy is still there. And we haven't booked the hotel, not yet anyway, but we can say yet as an emphasis, but we haven't booked the hotel, but the intention is to book it at some point in the near future, or maybe later, we don't know. Here's your questions. Have you finished? Have you finished your class? I don't know. Has she arrived? We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Has she arrived? Have they booked the tickets? The expectancy is still there. You're still planning to go to this event. Could be a sporting event, could be a concert, you know, could be a theatre. So obviously the expectancy is still open. It's still intact. So the plan is to go, but still we don't know whether those tickets have been booked. Have you lost your phone? You haven't called me. I'm still suffering some kind of consequences. So what is the cause of you not calling me? Have you lost your phone? Or have you run out of battery on your phone? Many questions. I'm still waiting for you to call me. Still, those circumstances are affecting me. Yeah, again, so this is a reinforcement of what I've just said. I've lost my keys. I still don't have them. Exactly. There's no replacement yet. I'm still affected by that loss. She's broken her arm. She can't play tennis. Ah, damn. Yeah, now the fact is that she could have broken her arm several weeks ago, but I'm still affected by those consequences. So we would use the present perfect. When say if you said she broke her arm, maybe you know, her arm has got better. But at the moment, you know, she's broken her arm, and those circumstances are still affecting us. She's forgotten his name. We can't introduce him certain way. She's got to find out his name in some way. Sometimes it can be considered to be quite offensive if you forget someone's name, especially a work colleague. So she's got to find out that name soon. She can't introduce him before she remembers his name or finds out his name even. And the result is important still. So the consequence is important in that sense. So we've got the present perfect versus the past simple. Again, this is always a bit of a grey area for some students. I've broken my leg. My leg is still broken. Or still I can't do certain things. Maybe it's healed up, but I still can't do certain things because of this break. So the consequence is still, you know, intact. And past simple, I broke my leg last year. My leg is probably fine now. It's already recovered. So that's the difference. One is not quite recovered, or you may be handicapped in certain areas. Even though it's healed up, I've broken my leg, meaning, you know, still we're all affected by this break, even though it happened well in the past. And I broke my leg last year, meaning the likelihood is that the leg has healed. I've left my phone at home. I can't call anyone. So I'm in the process. I've left home. I'm on my way to my destination. I want to make a call, but I've left my phone at home. Damn it. Maybe I'll go back and retrieve it. Maybe I'll just wait till I get home after the event. Who knows? But during that event, I can just say to everyone I've left my phone at home because it's at home and I can get it. Okay? The teacher has gone home, so you can't speak to her. She's already gone home, so we have to wait until tomorrow to speak to her. So again, we're affected by the fact that she's gone home because we can't ask her questions or him questions. We can't ask his or her advice. We can't contact them in any way until the following day. So that those consequences are still affecting us. And the children have fallen asleep. Be squeak quiet. Okay, they're asleep now, which is fine, and we cannot wake them up. So therefore, they've fallen asleep, probably in the last hour or so, half an hour, and we have to be quiet, and not wake them up because that might change. So choose the correct answer. Here we go. Would it be I lost my keys or I have lost my keys? Remember, this happened in the very, very recent past and you haven't got a replacement yet. Still, you haven't replaced those keys. So what would it be? Would it be lost or have lost? The answer is B. It's have lost. Okay. She has gone home yesterday or she went home yesterday. Now, the key here is yesterday. Yesterday means finish time. So, obviously, the answer would be she went home. So, because it's yesterday's finish time. If there is a time clause, last week, yesterday, last Tuesday, it's always finish time. We've missed the bus, or we missed the bus, obviously, with present perfect. If it's a regular verb, the past simple and past participle are always the same. If it's irregular, they change, but if it's regular, they stay the same. So we've meaning we have missed. So the answer is A. So he has lost his wallet yesterday. Again, that time marker yesterday. Obviously, the answer is lost because it's finish time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something. Anyway, please subscribe to the channel. We need your support. Please smash a like and also leave a comment. Tell us if you like our videos or not. Obviously, this is a really good way of us improving our content, to hear your opinions and your thoughts. That would be mostly appreciated. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.